The Realme 11 is now here in the Philippines, pero ang tanong, may pinagbago ba siya sa kanyang predecessor, the Realme 10? Yan ang pag-uusapan natin sa video na ito. Hey YouTube, what's up? Aram here, back for another video. And let's start things off by answering the question I posed earlier. Meron bang pinagbago ang Realme 11 sa Realme 10? And the simple answer to that is yes. Actually, there are 3 features that I want to focus on for this video. But before anything else, let's have a quick rundown of the specs. Just like the Realme 10, the Realme 11 runs on a Helio G99 processor, and it has 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. You get a 6.43-inch AMOLED display with 90Hz refresh rate, a 16-megapixel selfie camera, a 2-megapixel filler macro camera, and it runs with an Android 13 realmeUI 4.0. The Realme 11 is also priced at 13,999 pesos. So now that the specs are out of the way, let's take a closer look at the Realme 11. So let's start things off first with number 1, the charging capabilities. Isa ito sa mga hina-highlight na features ng Realme when it comes to this phone, and it's for all the right reasons because the Realme 11 has a 67 watts SuperVooc fast charging, which can easily top up the phone in 40 minutes, give or take. This, of course, is a good feature as you don't have to worry about charging your phone or waiting for it to juice up. The 5,000 mAh battery in itself, of course, is good enough to last you practically the entire day, but in case you do still run out of juice, the charging capabilities of this phone has got you covered. This is indeed an upgrade from the Realme 10, which only had 33 watts fast charging. Again, this is a great feature for you to maximize your phone for whatever task you need it for, so whether that be gaming, watching videos, or productivity tasks, the batteries and charging speeds of this phone won't give you those fear-driven anxiety thoughts of it dying on you when you need it the most. Number 2, a brand new look. The Realme 11's design is admittedly a step in the right direction. You still get that nice glossy sand-like glitter effect that we got from the Realme 10, but I personally like this glory gold colorway that we got for this phone. Admittedly, it may not be for everyone because medyo matingkad siya tingnan, to be honest, especially depending on how the light hits on it, but the glossy effect does have a premium look to it, and it does feel a bit young and hip. Of course, I also love the fact that there's a minimalistic look to this phone. I love that when it comes to any smartphone that I reviewed, the simpler the better. You do have to adjust your expectations, however, kasi there is the tendency for fingerprints to stay on the phone, so you have to have the occasional wiping down of your phone from time to time. Pero ang pinaka nagustuhan ko when it comes to the design of this phone, the biggest improvement is that camera bump. That circular design, which isn't typical when it comes to a smartphone nowadays. It's not your usual camera setup that we find just like in the Realme 10. I love that it houses your 2 cameras and a flash, and it's located in the upper left corner of the phone and not dead center, so it doesn't give that washing machine vibes that most of you comment in some of our other videos. And as we discuss the camera, this brings me to my third and final point. Number 3, the main camera. The Realme 11 boasts another major upgrade when it comes to the main camera of this phone. Now let me be clear and repeat that, the main camera. While the selfie cam and that filler macro camera have the same specs as the Realme 10, the main camera has a huge upgrade this time around. In comparison to the Realme 10's 50-megapixel main camera, the Realme 11 has a whopping 108-megapixel main shooter. Those numbers look well and all, but how does it actually perform in real life? Let's take a closer look. When it comes to photo quality, we get to see a nice punch of brightness and vibrancy, as you can see with these outdoor shots. The 3x digital zoom is also good enough if you need the extra range, and the implementation is better than the competition. Yes, a bit of noise seeps in from time to time, but if you're not going to do so much of pixel peeping, these photos are pretty great for posting on your social media accounts. So there you have it. Those are the improvements for the Realme 11, but are they upgrades? To be honest, they weren't as big as we hoped for, especially when you think about the chipset, the overall performance and display of the phone. I believe Realme highly believes in the statement, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if you are, however, looking for a better camera performance and charging speeds, then these subtle changes do make up for it. The pricing of this phone is also relatively higher when you compare it to the Realme 10 when it was first released, but again, those slight upgrades do eventually make up for it. And that's pretty much it for this video. Once again, my name is Avram. What are your thoughts on the Realme 11? We'd love to know them. Leave us a comment down below. And as always, guys, continue to follow us for more videos like this one here at Unbox PH. God bless, guys, and peace.